Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ebony's rumor to have dragged Dr. Lizzy again like I pass your neighbor generator. Kick, 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 Ebony, 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 Ogini. What is it? What is it? Now, why is she dragging Dr. Lizzy again? She's dragging Dr. Lizzy because she feels like Dr. Lizzy has great influence on Oni of Ife, and Olori Naomi has got great influence too on Oni of Ife. That this new problem that is coming up right now, if Dr. Lizzy had not sanctioned it, Olori Naomi had not sanctioned it, they would not have gotten the attention of the Oni of Ife the way they have. Now, what is this new problem? Priestess Adebempe, or Adebempe, or Adebempe. Okay, Adebempe, right? Yes. Now, they said this woman, this lady, 29 years or 27 years old in the UK, she has exposure, she is a traditionalist, she is beautiful, she is everything put together. Now, the moment Oni of Ife opened his mouth to say, bam, I might be taking traditional immunity from three of my Oloris, Gospel, Ekpe, and Ebony. Whoa, all hell was let loose. They say elders, they started making recommendations. Remember when Kabiyesi decided that he was going to marry those women? First of all, it was the idea of the elders, and eventually Kabiyesi agreed, and they started making so many recommendations until they made recommendation. They approved up to 16 wives. Some are still on the waiting list up until now, thinking Kabiyesi will come for them, and Kabiyesi has not come. And the reason why Kabiyesi has not gone for any other wife is because of Olori Naomi. For God knows how long now, for the last couple of months, maybe 9 months, Kabiyesi has been focused on getting Olori Naomi back, has been focused on sealing his relationship with Olori Naomi. And the relationship has been very beautiful with Olori Naomi, I must say, okay? So, right now, these are being I think the family has made a lot of progress with Kabiyesi and all of that. And because the girl is a traditionalist as well, very vested in tradition, okay, the Yoruba tradition and the royal tradition, because she comes from a royal lineage as well. This girl has become such a big competition to Ebony. Now, at a time like this where Kabiyesi is focused on getting Olori Naomi back and all of that, Ebony is under the impression that if Olori Naomi and Dr. Lizzy has not given Oni of Ife green light, that there's no way Oni of Ife will be responding to that. Now, why is this happening? The family visited. Let me tell you what happened again. They said the palace of the Oni of Ife was unusually tense. Okay, the atmosphere was tense. Okay, that morning, you know, and there was murmuring all over the place, okay, as, you know, a royal carriage decorated with woven beads and deep purple fabric rolled into the outer courtyard of Ile-Ife Palace. It was the household of Priestess Adebempe. Her family, noble from a respected spiritual lineage, had come formally and in full tradition. What they carried was, I mean, with them, you know, caused ripple even before the message was delivered. Royal engagement gift, okay, basket of kola nut, crate of, you know, palm wine, fabrics fit for kings, symbolic gold jewelries, and a rare calabash known only to be presented during traditional betrothal rites in Yoruba culture were laid out in the receiving hall of the palace. But these were not just ordinary gifts. They were a, you know, demand, a cultural expectation, a clear message to the Oni of Ife. It is time. Send your men. Pay the bride price of our daughter. They said this whole thing sent shockwave across the palace wall. Okay? Now, it is not a small thing, you know, as we are hearing. This whole thing just started recently when Kabiyesi said he's taking away immunity from his wives. And then Elder started saying that if he is taking away immunity from 3 wives, he needs to replace them immediately. And before Kabiyesi will even say the last word, they said they had up to 25 recommendations, with this Adebempe leading on that list. Her family claimed that, you know, Adebempe had always admired and loved the Ooni of Ife, both in public and private, that the woman had always wanted to be, you know, formally called the wife of the Ooni of Ife. So this woman has had admiration for the Ooni of Ife. This sudden move, as people would say, is strategic, with, you know, Ooni of Ife openly saying he's going to take away, you know, what do you call immunity from wives. So what that means is that if he takes away immunity from wife, it will be as though he has just 3 wives. So what is causing this problem between Ebony and Dr. Lizzy? Dr. Lizzy Ebony feels like if Dr. Lizzy had said no, that would never have happened. And the truth remains that if Queen Naomi had said no and Dr. Lizzy had said no, Oni would never have gone further. It would never have gone ahead. They said a family came. Our daughter has been honorable in your home. Adebempe elder uncle said she has shown loyalty. She has served, you know, royal, has served traditionally in different capacities, as it has to do with the Yoruba culture, Yoruba tradition, even in the UK, in the US, diaspora, you know, everywhere, okay? Then they are saying that she is a better, like the best fit for the Ooni of Ife and all of that. But why Ebony felt really bad was because this keg of palm wine that was brought, they said they drank it. Ooni of Ife gave permission for them to open it. And they opened it and they drank from it, and Kabiyesi also drank from it. That for Kabiyesi to have drank from that keg of palm wine, it shows that it shows acceptance. That was what almost ate Ebony raw, that Ebony is feeling so bad, insulting the living daylight out of Dr. Lizzy, because Dr. Lizzy made it very clear to Ebony that I am nobody, and Queen Naomi is nobody to stop Ooni of Ife from getting married. I am nobody to stop Ooni of Ife from getting married. Now, let me tell you why Queen Naomi continued to say she's nobody to stop Ooni of Ife from getting married. When they were all coming into the palace, they said that Kabiyesi is an African king. He is entitled to as many wives as possible. Nobody has the right to stop Kabiyesi. And right now that they know that it is no longer favoring them, they want to use Dr. Lizzy and Olori Naomi to stop Kabiyesi. And Naomi is saying, no, I cannot stop him. If Kabiyesi wants to marry 100 wives, let him go ahead and marry. It's okay. It's okay. Why should I? Why you people were busy singing that he has the right to marry so many wives? Because it had to do with me that time. And now you think he doesn't have the right. He has so many rights. He has so much right. And now, why is Naomi saying so? Naomi is saying so because, of course, Naomi is not returning back to the palace, at least not anytime soon. And it's not her business. And she knows that even if Kabiyesi marries 1 million wives, Kabiyesi loves her more than anything in the world. Nothing can change that. And so why should she be struggling or going to go and fight? So they say Ebony called Naomi, F-O-O-L, called Dr. Lizzy, M-O-M-O, that they are very anyhow to have, you know, kept quiet even when Kabiyesi came up with this proposition. For what? That they are doing this to get to her, Ebony, but all of them, they will pay one after the other. That was what Ebony was saying. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.